Mama Rhodes.
Hi, Mama.
Coming for you, Mama Rhodes.
Coming for you, Mama Rose.
Get your son blood on me. Mama Rhodes, my $1,000 suit, Mama Rhodes.
Mama. Mama Rose.
Mama.
Look at your boy.
Mama.
Look at your boy.
Good Raw for me tonight, baby.
It was good Raw.
What up, homies?
What up, IWC?
It's your boy, Mark, with the Q.
It's your boy, Bills, coming at you here with your Monday night Raw review.
On our wonderful, amazing podcast, The Ring Rumble Report.
March 25th, 2024.
Yep.
Chicago, Illinois.
You know, that's a punk town, baby. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk.
I'm a punk. I'm a punk.
I'm a punk.
I'm a punk fan. Believe that.
Yeah. Same here.
And I'm glad he came back, which was great for me because, man, did that dude cut.
He cut tonight.
Or as the kids say, he cooked.
Oh, he cooked? Okay. I don't know what the kids, I'm a little old.
The kids be saying cook, or like the kids say, cinema.
That's what LA Knight said the other day, right? Yeah. He was cooking on the mic.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, man. Let's get this show on the road.
All right. I got a bunch of notes tonight, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of feeling Raw tonight. Really good show for me anyway. Didn't have no maybe a couple of disappointing segments, but we'll get to it. I think we was in Rosemont. I wonder where Punk is from too. Like,
he's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago.
Yeah.
I wonder. I need to look up to see how close are these cities to Chicago, because they was in Rosemont, Illinois.
Oh, they wasn't in Chicago?
No.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Because he was saying Chicago.
I know what he was saying.
That's the city.
They in Illinois.
Huh?
So he gonna say Chicago because that's where he's from, right? They in Illinois though.
Yeah, that's the state.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's different cities in Illinois.
Right. And it was in the city of Chicago.
It was in the city of Rosemont tonight.
Was they?
Yes.
Come on, let me see.
Look at it.
We gotta hold the show up, guys, so I can double check sources.
It was in Rosemont, bro. I wrote it down. Trust me.
I was cooking.
I was cooking in promos.
I was cooking during most of the Raw tonight. So
real life stuff.
And yeah, I didn't get to see exactly.
I saw it was Rosemont. It wasn't Chicago. But it don't matter. Yeah, Illinois, you know, that's Chicago. That's CM Punk state. His whole state is Illinois. But yeah.
And it feels like greatness.
Mm-hmm. You got it? Mama Rhodes. Mama Rhodes, where was we at tonight?
Nope.
Ms. Rosemont, Illinois. Trust your boy. Duh. New day. Ring Rumble.
Yeah, let's just get it started.
Let's get it. All right. So we open the show in Rosemont, Illinois. Not Chicago. Thank you very much. But I wrote down right here, AKA CM Punk State. Because he's the whole Illinois. He's all of it. Everybody loves CM Punk in Illinois. But yeah, speaking of CM Punk, he was the first person on my screen who's, pulling up to the stadium. Now, that's what I didn't get, the stadium name, but it's all good. We know where we're at. They had like a little recap of what happened on SmackDown. They also showed like the whole Shield thing, and I want the Shield, bro. I want the Shield reunion. How you feel? Nah. That ship is sailed?
Yeah.
I want the Shield back. Like, I miss Dean Ambrose, Seth, and Roman. Like, maybe in the future sometime, like, I would want them to come back and triple powerbomb, Big Show or somebody. But yeah, so we start the show off, with everyone's favorite wrestler right now, the superhero, Mama Rose, baby boy, Cody, the American Nightmare. Oh, um, and it's funny to know. I don't know if the announcer, I can't think of her name right now, but who's the chick? You know her name that does the when they come into the ring. Come into the ring.
Oh,
I can't think of her name. It used to be Bray Wyatt's girl.
mm-hmm.
I can't think of the new one name, but she always looked fire with that big old afro. I need to get her name next time I know her name. Yeah, but anyway, she announced Cody as the 2023 and 2024 Royal Rumble winner, and I just thought that was. I don't feel like they've done that, so I thought that was kind of interesting. It was weird at first too when Cody came to the ring. He was getting booed a little bit.
Yeah.
He was getting booed. I'm like, is it because we in Chicago? But he also got some cheers in there. You know what I'm saying?
He was getting booed. Hey, but right here it says Chicago though, bro.
I know what it say.
And then it says it again too.
I promise.
Chicago.
I promise you. Bro. I wrote it.
Maybe the announcer's messed up.
No, it was maybe. Yeah, you're right. Maybe you're right. It's possible. I just know it was on the TV screen.
Rosemont,
Illinois.
Rosemont.
You know how they show it when they show in the stadium? They show Rosemont, Illinois. Yeah, but whatever. It don't matter. It was in Chicago. Yeah, because Illinois only has one city, Chicago. Nobody knows no other cities out there anyway. Anyway, so back to Cody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Cody, he came out to the ring or whatever, and bro, I love his little slogan when he comes out. He gets the mic. What do you want to talk about?
I hate it. That's crazy.
I love it, bro. I don't know why. Every time he says it, I say it with him. He just got me. He got me there. What do you want? So what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just dope. Anyway,
I hate it.
He talked about Roman being on Pat McAfee's little podcast or whatever. Have you ever watched the podcast? Pat McAfee?
Nope, but I did watch some of it today.
Okay.
Because Roman
was okay.
And I thought it was pretty boring.
Okay, can you give me a rundown of what he was talking about on there?
I was fast forwarding, but pretty much questions for Roman, hey, how does it feel to be the GOAT, or when did you become the GOAT? What moment was the GOAT? Stuff like that. And about Cody, and then about Punk. He mentioned Punk in there, something about him being crying in his position, and Roman doesn't do that. I don't cry.
Okay.
In my spot, I don't complain or whatever.
Yeah.
So something like that. I don't watch the whole thing.
I got it. I'll probably check it out. I've never watched Pat McAfee's podcast, so
I don't even know who that guy is. These folks come out of nowhere.
He's like a football player.
Yeah. I just learned that. Yeah, I don't know who these folks are.
But you're not really rocking with football either, right?
No, I don't watch no formal or any regular sports, right? Anything that's not sports entertainment.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit of boxing and other than that, UFC. But football, basketball, what is it?
Soccer,
hockey, baseball.
Nah, got you. For sure. So to my knowledge, Pat McAfee is he was a punter or some type of kicker. He played for the Colts or somebody, maybe Broncos. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know too much about him, but he's still a dope announcer. I can say that much. Anyway, he gave Pat McAfee a little shout out. He also gave Cole a shout out, and he talks about how Roman called him a politician.
Oh yeah. He said that too.
Same thing. I guess he said on the podcast. He said on SmackDown too last week. Mm-hmm. And man, when you think about it, bro, Cody, you are a politician, bro.
Shaking hands, kissing babies,
right? And then he started going down the list of what he does. He said he just gave out free WrestleMania tickets.
Oh yeah.
He's going to freaking a wedding of some random dude. even threw his wife in there. Like, and my wife asked me, "Hey, honey,
who's
I'm
Anthony?"
Going. Right.
I don't know.
Right.
But I'm going.
Like, come on, bro. Like, who? Like,
politician. Someone's birthday too. Some kid's birthday.
Man,
that he's. I think he's going to, right?
Yeah, he even going to a birthday party. Yep. But he said that he said one thing that it kind of threw me. I'm just like, bro, like you are annoying me. He was just annoying me, bro. He said, "Yeah, I pretend to be the champ.
Oh yeah,
because the champ is never here."
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, man, like I wanted to turn my TV off, but I had to report this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? He threw me for that, bro. I just didn't like. I didn't like it. I didn't like his promo. He said he respects Roman Reigns, but he also hates Roman Reigns.
Hates his guts.
Like, make it make sense.
That sounds like a child thing to say.
Right.
Like, I hate his guts.
Yeah.
Cody. Come on with this soft. Just come on.
Yeah. I think Raw is still on USA, right?
Raw is on USA.
It ticks me off that wrestlers cut these promos. Like he even said, like, you can't have the wank fest.
Oh yeah.
They didn't block that out, but then they block out chants like, SHIT.
Holy shit.
Right. I'm like, bro, like what? Like, I just don't understand. Like, even with Punk, he threw some words out there. I'm just like, bro, like,
and he said something about Netflix or something too.
Yeah.
Punk. So
he said we're not on Netflix yet.
I'm assuming once they get on Netflix,
it's gonna be rated R.
Yeah, or things are gonna be a lot looser.
Yep.
Or at least a little bit looser than what they are now. Because I still don't believe, even after Netflix, that they're gonna say go back to how Attitude Era was. I don't see that. Maybe they get a little looser than what they are now, but they gonna still have a tight rope.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So he said that, they're not gonna have the whole WrestleMania fight because of him. You know what I'm saying? Cody is the one that won the Royal Rumble, so that's his match.
Yep.
Even after promising The Rock, he don't care what he promised The Rock.
Yeah.
Because he won the Royal Rumble. That's his match.
Yep.
He was doing The Rock a favor.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So he asked the fans, and this is what I'm like, bro, get this corny dude off my TV, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, get this corny. He asked the fans, he's like, so guys, can you point to the WrestleMania sign with me?
Well, before that, he was saying that in the tag match of night one.
Oh, yeah.
I got a question for y'all. I do want something from y'all. Will you ride with me in the tag match? And then night two, will you fight with me? That's what I want back from you guys. Ride and fight with the nightmare.
Corny, bro. This whole promo just was corny. Like, I'm just like, no, Cody, I don't want to ride with you. I don't want to fight with you. I'm going with Roman Reigns now. But you pushing me away, Cody. Like I said, you was gonna win it, but man, you pushing me away, bro. Like, I do not like you. Right, you are a cornball, bro.
And I've always been with Roman winning. I like Cody, and I've said this before. Check the other videos out on the podcast, YouTube, Ring Rumble Report. I've said this in the other videos that I like Cody. Cody is the man, period. But he needs to lose yet again, because this is not doing it for me. Crying, the corny stuff, the white meat baby face, the John Cena-esque. Even John Cena, though, as of late, has been a little bit tougher sounding than Cody.
Right. But yeah, man, so I was kind of like falling asleep at this point because he was annoying me, making me like hate him, not like him.
Pointing at that sign.
Yeah, when he said point at the sign, I was about to turn it off, and then as soon as I was about to hit the power button, the savior,
what the Rock,
the true savior,
is cooking.
The final boss hit.
I was genuinely shocked. Now he's been back.
Yeah.
And we getting him in WrestleMania and all that good stuff.
Yep.
So I figured I couldn't be shocked by him anymore.
Right.
But damn, that dude shocked me. I was like, what?
Yep.
I even got it right here in my notes in all caps. The Rock, the final boss enters.
Yep.
Shock.
Yep.
Like, yeah, he had it.
He was cooking at the time,
Yeah.
so he was shocked.
Man, yeah, right. Man, dropped the spatula.
What? Yeah, like what?
Took off the apron. Took off the chef's hat.
The rock music hit.
Took off the oven mitt. Kids, get out the way. Rock's on.
And I love the Rock's music. Like, I know it's like his regular stuff.
It transitioned to the Hollywood
nice,
rock theme. Yeah,
I love it. The whole thunder and everything.
A1.
Perfect.
A1. Yep.
Anyway, the Rock comes out, man, and that it instantly like I was gonna give this a 1 rumble, but the Rock came out and it boosted it. You know what I'm saying? Boosted it up.
Yep.
Man, it made me feel good. Like, thank you, Rock, for coming out, because we needed this.
Yep, that was a wonderful surprise.
Yep. He comes out, and this is the best part. He comes out. He doesn't say anything. He looks at Cody, stares at him for a little bit, then he says something to Cody that we can't see, the fans can't see, or whatever. Like, he just says it to him, whatever. And it was just like, bro. And he leaves. Like, The Rock is
the crowd.
He's the great one.
When he came out and got in that ring, did his whole, at the buckles, didn't have a mic in his hand. So I noticed that, like, oh, wait, maybe someone's going to hand him a mic. Mm-hmm. Nah, they just had that stare down. And what the crowd do? Holy shit.
Man.
Holy shit. This is awesome. This is awesome. They even CM Punk. See, and I really wanted him to come out there. I'm like, come on, Punk. Just come out, because, you a Rock, man. Y'all be having some promo battles, boy. Come out, Punk.
He didn't
but
come
he,
out.
He ain't come out, which is all good. It doesn't make sense.
I think it would have overloaded.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Yeah, right.
It don't make sense
for
the story
him
at all. So
because he's already, but low key,
it would have just been my little fantasy or whatever.
Yeah,
like oh man,
I think that and I think that is kind of weird because Punk is interjected low key into that story, right? Because of the whole Drew and Seth.
Oh, well,
right?
yeah.
I mean, even though it's night 2.
Because,
it's not a part of the bloodline.
Yeah.
But just the fact that
he's messing with Seth.
Exactly,
yeah. But they are treating that as its separate story, the Drew and Seth situation, as a separate entity.
True. That's very true. Yeah.
And, I feel like you probably could have made it make sense, but listen, that's for me and other fans like that. I wanted Punk to come out on the Rock.
Me too, yeah.
Or whatever. But hey, it didn't make sense.
Man,
and it wasn't going to happen.
They saving that promo battle.
I was going to say they saving them because of what he said later on.
Yeah, right. In the next, right. Got you. Anyway, so Rock heads out.
And he said nothing after a few minutes, 5 minutes. Right. Which really felt like forever because they was just in there.
Yep.
But yeah, he ain't say nothing.
Then the crowd booed him. When
Rocky sucks.
They hated that. They wanted that.
Yep.
Finally.
That dude over, bro.
He is.
That dude over ridiculously.
I agree. Anyway, backstage segment. Jackie Redmond. I only know her name because Cole said it, but I remembered it. Jackie Redmond was backstage. She's the new backstage interviewer. And she interviewed The Rock, and she was like, "So Rock, what did you say to Cody?" Basically, you know what I'm saying? And Rock is, super cool heel Rock.
Yeah.
As Cody.
Yeah.
And I was like, something cool like that. I don't know. I'm not cool as Rock. Rock is dope. Yeah. I'm not as cool as him.
Yeah, Rock is ridiculous.
But yeah, and then we cut to another backstage segment with the Judgment Day. Yep. And I think Rhea was telling Dom, like, why you didn't, tell me that you was going to beat your dad up on SmackDown or whatever. She said, next time tell me so I can come with you, because, the whole Rhea and Dom and Rey Mysterio thing.
Yeah.
Then she told, what's his name?
Priest?
No, not Priest. JD McDonough. She told JD McDonough to go win a match for once. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been making Judgment Day look bad. Let's see. Then we had Ricochet out next versus JD McDonough, but it went to like a commercial.
Yep. And during that commercial break, real fast, it might have been the one before. Jade Cargill, Friday. She's making an appearance. Mark your dates.
Yep.
She's coming out on Friday. Hopefully, entering not the Royal Rumble, but the WrestleMania in some capacity. So she's coming out Friday. Going to be an awesome episode.
I think we talked about this last week too. We want Jade to like beat somebody at Mania, like Natalia or some shit. Right?
Yeah.
Somebody, you know.
Yeah, I said Hart.
Make her look good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even somebody better than Natalia, like.
Yeah, I mean anybody. Well, I only
Oscar
said Natalia because she can afford the loss.
Yeah, right.
She can lose.
Hey, Natalia is a legend. You know what I'm saying? So leave it at that. She put over whoever.
Yeah,
she could lose any match she wants. She's still dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I did some highlights for this match. You want to take a little lead?
Yeah. So we got JD McDonough. You know, he coming out there. You know, he's pretty much rushing up on. I got some highlights. So he's rushing up on Ricochet. You know, we got some whip crosses, some back elbow lays. We got some back suplex. One of them land on his Ricochet, I believe, land on his feet on a back suplex or a German, something like that going around.
Yeah.
We got some handsprings in there. You know, we got some drop kicks. You know, sending JD down basically.
Go ahead.
No, well then we got basically some interference cracking off too. So
I got Ricochet hit that dive over the top rope. I love when Ricochet do his little dive. It's kind of clean. I got Ricochet hit like this little. It was like a head scissor off the top turnbuckle, and it looked like JD like almost broke his neck.
Yeah,
it was clean, but it wasn't clean. It was nasty looking. And then Ricochet won. He hit he hit that before he won. The Canadian Destroyer. That mess was nice too when he did that little I don't know. You know what the Canadian Destroyer is. Yeah, that move was clean. Then Ricochet won with like a backflip pin, like off the top rope onto JD and beat him. I just thought that was weird.
Yeah.
But it was different because it wasn't Ricochet's finisher. He did like a backflip, landed on JD, like JD was standing up.
Yeah.
He backflipped off the top rope and then he landed on him and pinned him. That was weird. Like, if he won like that, so that's new, you know what I'm saying? New Ricochet finisher maybe, or maybe they're just trying to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Ricochet been winning with the same finisher for the past.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of missed this match, so I got glimpses of it.
Gotcha.
But I was busy with my apron and the chef's hat and my oven mitt and my spatula cooking.
Krabby Patties,
you know what I'm saying? It's the pizza for you and me.
In my notes, I got Judgment Day is looking weak.
Yeah,
like Ricochet is making them look bad. Like all them dudes.
Yeah, they
McDonough.
Yeah.
Priest,
Finn,
and Dom.
Yeah.
All of them looking weak. Only one looks strong in Judgment Day is Mommy.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it. Then we see a backstage segment with CM Punk with his that title, bro. Oh my god, that title.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his thing. Yeah, but he had the
Chicago title. Yeah, it's clean. I love like a LB title.
Oh yeah,
heavy clean, bro.
Yep, man, you get one made, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Put it right here. We need a title or something right here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Put it right there, like I'm the champ.
Oh man.
But yeah, so we go to break. We go to
Mhm.
commercial break.
Yep. We come back.
And while we on break, real quick,
Yep.
I don't know if you guys saw, but Drew McIntyre put out a video on his TikTok, I think it was, or Twitter, Instagram, one of them. Anyway, he put out a TikTok saying he's in Chicago, for the show tonight, and then he was a little hungry, so he got out the car. I thought it was funny too because when he was walking, he locked the car like boop boop. He was like, "Can't forget we're in Chicago."
That dude, hey. He nice. Man.
So this fool go and say, "I think I get a little something to eat or whatever," and he flips over and shows us where he's at, and he's at Mindy's Bakery. And for folks who don't know, we all know that was the infamous muffins that Punk was eating on during that AEW media scrum after he had that brawl with Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. He was saying something about Mindy's Bakery or whatever when he was eating it. Like, it was just random in it. Mm-hmm. So Drew McIntyre showed up at Mindy's Bakery to throw a reference to that AEW. Drew's type, bro.
I ain't even know that. So
yeah, Drew's ridiculous, and it was closed. So he made fun of that. Like, what kind of shop is closed on a Sunday, on a Monday? I mean,
right?
But yeah, so man, Drew is ridiculous. But yeah, back from break.
Yep. Look in my eyes.
Look in my eyes. What do you see? Dakota personality.
Man, that theme song is so fire, bro. Yep. Top 5 for me. Top 5 for sure.
Got my boy Punk coming out.
Yep.
Got my boy Punk coming out to that cult of personality thing. Mm-hmm. Crowd going nuts.
Hold up, real quick.
Yeah.
What you get that match?
Oh, I didn't really watch it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to grade it necessarily.
All right. I give that promo for one. That Cody promo was boring until The Rock came out. I give it a 2 rumbles.
I get a whole thing a 3.
3.
Because Rock turned it up.
Yeah.
And Cody,
even when he didn't say nothing.
And Cody wasn't that bad, although, he was still corny. But I like he was one of his better promos for me.
Yeah.
So I give it a solid 3 rumbles for that promo.
And I get that Ricochet match. Merc didn't I gotta cut that out.
Oh, that's all good.
Bills didn't watch it, so he ain't gonna rate it, but I'm gonna rate it. I give it like a 2.
Using my gangster name. Slipped up real quick. Hold up. No, it's all good.
I give it a 2 rumbles. 2 rumbles. That match was okay.
2 rumbles.
Yeah.
All right. It looked like a 2 rumble match.
Yeah. So they had a good match. Like it's them two, they do the whole flippity floppity, but it's decent. Ain't nothing higher than a 2 though, for me anyway. All right, so back to Punk. What are you talking about?
So we got Punk. So he comes out, mic in hand. Mm-hmm. He says he got a lot to say, and he got a lot of business to get to. Mm-hmm. But boy, is it good to be alive, Chicago, on a Monday night. Alive in Chicago on a Monday night. And everybody's asking, CM Punk, if he's going to be at WrestleMania. And the short answer was, yes. CM Punk. CM Punk.
Crowd start chanting.
And then, of course, everyone is asking about his elbow. How is it or whatever. Yep. He says it's not great. It's not 100. But I mean, and he's not medically cleared. Mm-hmm. But you know what? This mouth works.
Man, that was wild to me when he
said
that
mouth work though.
I'm like, bro, calm down. You tripping?
Hey, he got a mouthpiece.
That's crazy.
Because
the way he worded it was just wild.
Whatever. Because I don't want to. I was gonna say something else.
Yeah.
So anyway, that mouth work. That ain't medically not cleared.
I'm surprised he didn't throw what's his wife's name?
Oh, AJ Lee. I was about to say AJ Styles.
AJ Styles' wife. I'm surprised he throw his wife's name in there, but whatever. That's when he said the whole Netflix stuff too. He said somebody now. I want to say Anna or something.
Something, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really get it.
I was listening to his promo for show, but I was pretty much towards the end of my chefing. But anyway, yeah. So pretty much, he has people have suggestions for what he should be doing at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So he's saying a host possibly.
Yeah.
You know, the crowd didn't really react too good on that one.
Nobody want no host.
And I swear to God, it was before the crowd was chanting this. I instantly said referee in my mind or whatever. Actually, I said it to my son. I said referee before the crowd started chanting referee, which I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah. So he was saying that, hey, maybe I could be, someone suggest that I be a host at WrestleMania. And 10 years ago, that would have been beneath me.
Right.
10 years ago, he ain't doing nothing but main event WrestleMania. You know how he was. But now he'd just be happy to be there in front of you guys. You know, big baby face remark right there.
Yep.
You know, but people wants the referee thing going on, like, hey, referee. So he said people say he's great in the ring and on the mic, and even at commentary. So why not be the referee? Pretty much. So he's saying also there's a title match that needs the most. Is there a title match that needs the most impartial referee? Pretty much, because he doesn't think that he would be a good referee in that match because he don't like the guys in that match, so he wouldn't be a fair one. But that's like the whole point, like to be playing around with him, like you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't about to count to three.
It's that back in the day stuff.
Yeah, so he calls out Pat McAfee.
Yep.
And brought up Roman Reigns, which they booed. The crowd booed because Roman made an appearance on Pat McAfee's or Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Pat Mac.
So Pat, the punt kicker, he Roman made an appearance on his podcast show or whatever. And he was, talking smack about Punk for a second there. Punk says he'll see him soon. Pretty much, Punk is climbing up the mountain this way. Reigns is coming down the mountain that way. We're bound to meet. Pretty much. And then he said another guy that likes to talk about him is Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins.
And I cannot stand Seth Rollins. Me, that is Bills on that. And I'm pretty sure Punk can't stand his ass either. Anyway, so he said they go way back, but they don't really see eye to eye. And it's probably because he wears high heels.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So so pretty much, and I believe he directed it now towards Punk doesn't like that Seth is laughing about his arm as well, like his arm being busted. But he said someone who hasn't said a word about him,
the big name,
is the final boss. Yes, man. The Rock. But he likes to think that because 10 years ago he remembers coming face to face with The Rock.
I remember.
And he was basically telling him, your arms are too short to box with God.
Damn.
Remember that was that line I was talking about when Samoa Joe said on AEW?
Yep.
It's crazy how you brought that up. Like, you know what I'm saying? See?
That's his original line. So.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably why he brought it up. Like, hey, man, Samoa Joe out here
using my shit.
Or my stuff, yeah. Anyway, so then there's Drew. And he hasn't said a word on the internet because he handles his business live in living color, face to face in Chicago like a man.
And then we get the chosen one.
Drew McIntyre enters.
And then Punk like, cut his music off.
Yep. Nobody want to hear that stupid music.
Facts.
Yeah, his music.
Nobody want to hear that.
His music wouldn't. Yeah, his music. Yeah, right.
Like, oh, get out of here.
And yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much, Punk tells him to get your bitch ass in the ring, Drew.
Monetized. Demonetized.
So Drew does not. He goes around to the announce table.
Yeah.
Grabs a mic, hops up on the announce table, and sits in Punk's Indian style.
Nah. Before all that,
What?
they was talking.
I mean, yeah, he was on announce
Okay,
table.
all right. Okay.
I mean, yeah, he was standing up at some moments, but you know.
They said a couple of things on there I thought you was gonna reference, but, like when he said the whole
the skirt stuff.
Yeah. And then Drew said something like, "You get canceled for that in 2024."
Yeah. You know,
okay, all right, go ahead.
I'm getting there. You know,
I'll let you rock. I'll let you rock.
See, this guy don't like to. He impatient. He want to get to the skirt stuff.
I want to get to it. I want to know the opinion of this guy.
You want to get to
that
the skirt
crazy
stuff.
to me. I'm like, whoa, what are you referencing here, buddy?
So he's at the announce table with the mic, Drew, that is.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, he's basically saying, you know, don't you remember what happened the last time I was in the ring with you? Mm-hmm. You know, I beat you down. I tore that arm up. I prayed on it, and look where you at right now, basically. And he deserves to be there.
Yeah.
So Punk then asks if he's a Scotsman in a kilt or an internet troll in a skirt. And Drew's like, "Hey, be careful now. You gonna get canceled." Basically, like that was nice back and forth.
Oh man,
between those two.
This whole segment.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all, I love this whole segment. I thought Drew was gonna like just falter, like against Punk, but Drew showed out.
He stood his own.
Man,
he stood his own.
It was good promo back.
So Drew was talking about his shirt. Before you can kind of really even finish up, Punk says, you know, and I ain't never had to put another man's names on my shirt to sell it.
Clean.
You know, Punk always come with those lethals, man.
Clean, like, bro. Jesus. I'm like, whoa,
like, Punk, man.
Nice.
So then he goes and Drew responds with the, "Hey, aren't you straight edge or whatever?" It's kind of ironic how you don't do drugs, you don't drink, you don't do none of that, but you stay in rehab.
I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, they was getting it. That was nice. Yep.
Yeah, so pretty much she said he can see Punk doesn't like him, but he doesn't hate him. No, CM Punk completes him.
Yeah, I thought it started getting a little corny here.
So Punk, he seen him in the gym trying to get that last rep in. He doesn't think Punk can pretty much do the weights that Drew himself can do.
Thanks.
And Drew it's a big dude, and he has. I seen a video. He had like 4 plates on each side. Yeah, he did it one time, but I don't think I can let 4 plates each side. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure we both hitting 4 plates.
4 plates. You know, I can only eat 2 plates.
We both hitting 4 plates. That's easy.
So I mean, you know, and I do move appliances upstairs, fridges, stackables, washers, dryers,
right?
Which is not good to do alone.
There you go. We're about to get into safety.
You need to wear your back brace, kids. OSHA safety. Don't lift appliances upstairs by yourself.
Back to Raw.
So we let me see, I lost it for a second. All right. So something about the Elimination Chamber, he had a busted eardrum and but he got the job done. He with all his obstacles, he got the job done.
Yeah, Punk kept on telling Drew to get in the ring too.
Yeah, right.
He said, get in the ring.
He was trying to get him in that ring.
And then Drew said, man, we in Chicago. I know you probably got a weapon.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You probably got a weapon up in there.
Oh, man. Anybody know
saying
anything
that
about
Chicago is hood and ghetto.
Yeah. Man, that mess was clean, Drew. I promise you that was clean. And then Punk laid down like in the ring, like, come on, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. Laid down in the ring. And then that's when Drew like sat Punk style on the table.
Oh, okay. So that's when he got down.
Yeah, he was
and then he said something about to the announcers, don't look up my skirt, you perverts, or something like that.
He said to the cameraman.
Or not a skirt, my fault, his kilt.
Kilt, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Let me make that clear. Sorry.
The internet trolls.
It's kilt.
Oh man.
Then
he started talking about like how he's the chosen one.
Yeah.
And then Punk hit me with another line. He said, "Who chose you?"
Yeah,
and you want to say that name though. You notice that.
Who chose him?
You know.
No. That went over my head.
VKM.
Oh.
You know, the name that must not be said right now.
That's funny.
He who must not be named.
Yeah, got it. Now, all right.
But yeah, Punk killed me. I was like, he was like, say his name. Who chose you?
Yeah.
And Drew just started laughing, like, yeah, you know what's up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that was clean, bro.
Yeah, so McIntyre tells him to get out while he can.
Yeah.
And he wants him to have a front row seat to be on commentary for his match.
Yeah.
So he can see Drew finally have his moment and raise the title up in front of his fans in the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
As he's saying all of this, burn it down! Seth comes out. Cannot stand this guy. Anyway, Seth comes out and
before you get into it, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
What's going on with Seth and Punk? Like, why they don't like each other? I thought it was like some backstage stuff.
I mean, when Punk was gone, Seth said, in interviews, but everybody say stuff about Punk in interviews.
Right.
But he said, somebody asked him, I think it was last year for the 2K23 promo, they asked Seth, would you like to see Punk back in WWE? Mm-hmm. And he was like, nah, he's a cancer, stay away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think they beef came before that.
Yeah.
But that's in recent memory what I can remember.
I was wondering, why do they not like each other?
A lot of people
when
don't
Punk
like
first came
Punk.
back, though, they had like that little brawl, and it looked real,
Yeah.
Even though it was all kayfabe, but it looked real. But yeah, anyway. All right, for sure.
So Seth comes in, Punk dropped to his knees, and slaps the microphone on his forehead a few times, like,
man, why is this
like this dude?
Man,
and I agree with Punk.
I like Rollins.
So Rollins gets in Punk's face and says, "This is his show, right? The Monday Night Rollins." The crowd was hot for him too. They was like, "Monday Night Rollins" or whatever.
They're chanting his song. Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
And Punk says, "Hey, this could be your show, but this is my city."
Yes, sir.
And I think they had to see him Punk chance, right? Because he was telling them, "Let it ride, let it go,
let him go." Yep.
Oh man. So pretty much, he said, Rollins says if they're done trolling each other, maybe they can get to some real business. And if they had even one brain cell between them, they know that you don't get to make the decisions about the world title match when you're not in it.
Yeah.
Rollins to Punk.
Facts.
But he had put it to the crowd and asked if Punk should be on commentary.
Yeah.
And the crowd kind of gave a nice little response to it. But they started chanting referee.
Yeah.
So they want that referee chant.
Yeah.
Or they want Punk to be that ref.
Mm-hmm.
So Seth points out and to his arm, like, yo, he can't. How you gonna do it? He can't. How you gonna count?
That's his referee arm.
That's his good arm or whatever it is.
And Punk gets on the ground.
Anyway, Punk, yeah, man, get on that ground, show him. crowd going ham
crazy.
for it or whatever.
Yep.
So and then Punk calls them two dipshits or whatever. They blank that out. So Seth asks Punk if Punk wants to know what he thinks, and CM Punk says no. I don't want to know.
Punk was clean with that.
But Rollins still he goes on and said he doesn't think about Punk at all.
At all.
Says he couldn't care less what Punk does at Mania.
Yep.
And just as long as he stays out of his way.
Yep.
And it's decided. I'm sorry. And Punk says, well, it's decided he's going to do commentary at WrestleMania.
So Punk interfering.
Yep.
That's what I think anyway.
Yeah, so pretty much towards the end, so he said, and he'll do something that Drew with Rollins,
yep.
with the lifts in his boots and the dye in his beard, and Rollins with his bell bottoms and his championship, and his wife can never do. Ooh, and that's make them both interesting. Because I like Drew, but no, Seth is kind of boring. Like that's part of the reason why I don't like him.
Seth not boring.
The dude is boring, man. The dude is like a flat line to me. Ain't no pulse there.
Seth had one of the biggest WrestleMania moments of all time.
Does that make him fun today?
More than that.
No.
More than that.
Because Seth is a little boring for me, man.
Not to me. I like Seth.
And I understand that you're saying that he did the little RKO, but Seth didn't do the RKO. He got RKO'd.
Yeah.
So that's really Orton's moment. Our highlight.
Greatest RKO of all time. Seth was involved.
Yeah, so so after he said he's gonna make them both interesting, we got mic drop. We got mic drop, and we got Cult of Personality blaring. And then here we got McIntyre.
He's like, no. You cut my music off earlier. Cut that music off.
Yep. He's not even in the match.
Right.
So he pretty much says Punk is obsessing over him because he watches his videos and all that good stuff. Calls him a stan.
Which was so weird because he was just saying how much he, feels like him in.
Oh, he completes me?
Yeah, like it was just so random. I'm like, Drew, all right, bro, you did enough today.
They needed that a little bit so he can get in the ring and get popped.
Yeah.
Because as he was saying that, Rollins drops him with a super kick. And then he hits him with a curb stomp, right? Yeah. And then his music plays.
And I got in my notes here, Drew looks like a straight weakling.
At
like
the
he
end,
did all that promo.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that to him like
and
that.
And then you get hit. Like I think it should have ended with him hitting a Claymore on Rollins or something,
Or just them not fighting at all.
Yeah, right.
Let the segment, let Punk throw his music on, get out of there, or whatever.
Then we cut to like a backstage segment, and it's like a video promo by Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
He doing his whole, Japanese talking, and he says that, Jay has his dream match at WrestleMania. Well, tonight he's going to be his nightmare. All right,
short and sweet.
Cool.
Anyway, I get that promo. Punk, Rollins, McIntyre. Punk, McIntyre, Rollins. That's going to get a solid 4 rumbles. Ooh, I don't give out these 4. They get a 4 rumble. Punk is always good.
Thanks.
McIntyre was the dark horse for me. He shined because that was his test for me because I thought he was always killing it beforehand while Punk was gone. And it was nice to see him hold his own against Punk.
Right.
Rollins coming in, I didn't like it. I felt like it could have been cool with them two, but it makes sense story-wise. He's the champ. Right. Duh. And since he was there, it was cool because we got more lines out of Punk. So 4 rumbles out of 5 for me on that. on that segment, that whole entire segment?
I'm giving it 5 rumbles, baby.
Woo.
That whole segment was amazing to me. Like, I was glued to the screen. And it's random. Like, I don't be glued to the screen for these promos with Drew McIntyre for one, or Seth Rollins. But these dudes all had me interested in what they had to say. So definitely, always a hot crowd in Chicago. Punk always fired on the mic. Drew McIntyre definitely like just stepped it like way up for me. And I'm just like, I didn't think he was gonna hold it on his own against Punk at all. I thought Punk was gonna just destroy him on the mic, but he held it down. Even with the little segment that we had with Rollins, I like Rollins on the mic. So 5 rumbles for me, 5 out of 5, baby. Good segment all around. Great segment.
Cool. Next up, we went after Nakamura's promo on Uso for the main event tonight.
Yep.
We go to break. We come back from break.
Yep.
We got Candice LeRae versus Ivy Nile.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
One-on-one match.
Make this quick, huh?
Yeah, let's do it. We got Nile in there with some spine busters, some elbows, running kicks in the corner. We got some vertical suplex for it too. LeRae comes back in with a flurry, blasters off the apron.
Yep.
And then we got, long story short, we got
Maxine Dupree.
There you go.
She hops up on the ring, gets kicked by, who was it, LeRae? And then LeRae fakes an injury. And then she falls to the, referee checking on her or whatever. I thought that her partner was going to attack Ivy Now on the outside, but she was like hesitant. She didn't do nothing. Ivy Now hopped back in the ring. LeRae hit her finisher, and that was it.
Rolled it up. Rolled her up. Yep.
And she put her foot on the rope to win.
Oh, yeah, yep. That's right.
Had another backstage segment.
One rumble.
One rumble for sure.
I
wouldn't even give it a run, but one rumble, yeah, for sure.
But we got backstage with Candice.
Yep.
I mean, not Candice. The New Day and DIY.
Yeah. Funny segment too. It was pretty funny, right?
Oh no! Oh, I thought you was going.
It over.
Yeah,
I mean, I can take it over.
Oh, all right, yeah. I mean, both of them. What are they joking on each other?
They were just talking. Talking like, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Whatever. And they said, New Day said, what does DIY stand for? And it was like, do it yourself. And then DIY was like, what does New Day stand for? Just little funny jokes. Then R-Truth and Miz came into the little segment or whatever. But what I was gonna say is the background. In the background, did you see Drew McIntyre
talking to Paul Heyman?
Paul Heyman, what's that about, bro?
Ooh, getting spicy,
right?
dicey.
Right? I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, what is?
Yeah.
You making a deal with the devil or what?
Making the dilly. Because they're gonna make sure he win that. Remember what Rock said? That title was coming off of you,
right,
Seth.
Yep.
Now you got McIntyre talking to the wise man, Paul Heyman. That belt's coming off of you, Seth. That belt's going to Drew. It's a wrap. Yep. So we go commercial, I think it was, right? After that, come back, and we got a clip from Uso talking about how special it was for Yokozuna to main event WrestleMania.
Yeah, didn't really care about that.
So we got the match, DIY versus ND. New Day.
Yeah.
With Awesome Truth, The Miz and R-Truth on commentary. All right, you want to take that one?
I got a couple of highlights for this match. New Day did a stomp. Then they did like a double drop kick. And then they went to like commercial. Before they went on commercial, they always did their little Day Rocks. I thought that was kind of clean. I like the New Day.
Yeah, I like the New Day too.
Back from break, Ciampa starts going crazy in the ring. on the New Day, then DIY with some double team moves. Gargano through the middle ropes. He does like that little dive through the middle ropes on top of the New Day. And then the last thing I remember is after that dive, Judgment Day comes out.
Yep, and all hell breaks loose.
Yep, Judgment Day start destroying New Day. They start destroying DIY.
And the match ends.
Yep,
no
it.
contest.
No contest. Yep. Yeah. I'm not even gonna rate it because it's no contest or no rumbles for me. I ain't rating it.
Same here.
But this is where it gets funny, bro. I promise you, I started crying. It was so hilarious. R-Truth and Miz on commentary, right? Watching New Day and DIY get beat up by Judgment Day. R-Truth is on commentary talking about some. We commentators today. We not fighting. We commentators. I'm laughing, bro. R-Truth is hilarious. I am laughing at this dude the whole time. Even after Judgment Day destroy DIY and New Day, Miz tries to get in the ring to help out. And R-Truth's like, nope, I'm a commentator. I'm not getting in no fight. I'm a commentator. So Miz gets destroyed by Judgment Day. Then Judgment Day, Priest points at R-Truth like, let's go get him. So they all hop out the ring, and R-Truth is on commentary talking about some, go to commercial break. Go to commercial break, right? And I'm crying. It's so funny, bro. This dude is hilarious. Bro.
Yeah, R-Truth is dope.
He's hilarious.
That dude is funny.
They end up throwing him into the ring. He was handling them for a second. He knocked down JD. He knocked down Dominic. He knocked down Balor, but then he got powerbombed by Priest.
Yep. Judgment Day stood tall.
Yep, stood tall. Yep.
Finn hit that coup de grace, and that was that.
Yep.
And then we got a backstage. Now I don't think we mentioned, but maybe you did. I don't remember at this point. But The Rock was asked, right, about what he said to Cody. Yep. And he said, ask Cody yourself.
Yep. The same chick, Jackie Redmond.
And then we got to that point. And Cody, excuse me. Cody's interviewed backstage.
By Jackie Redmond. Yep.
and then went to break, actually, right in the middle of it. But what did he say again?
He just said, I can't say what The Rock told me to say. But he said, I can't say what The Rock told me to say. I won't repeat it. But I know that he won't keep his promise. That's what he said. And then he went to break.
So we come back. We got Gunther being interviewed.
Yeah.
Pretty much saying after sitting on it for a week, he doesn't have much of an answer for Sami Zayn's words. Because his words were empty. Yep. And he doesn't believe he doesn't believe Sami could win. Sami don't even believe he could win. Yep. Pretty much.
I don't think Sami gonna win either.
I don't think Sami's winning that. He shouldn't win it. Right. In fact, he's not winning it. I'm gonna go ahead and go on record and say Sami Zayn is not winning that belt, that Intercontinental Championship from Gunther.
We doing predictions next week.
It ain't happening. This is not even this.
It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
Exactly. So this ain't a prediction. I'm spoiling it for y'all. Gunther's winning. Yeah. Now, somebody who I would like Gunther to lose to, or someone to take that belt from Gunther, would be, I got a second person now, but the first person was Chad Gable. Yeah. I like Gable. Mm-hmm. And the second person, I think, build him up a little bit more. Andrade El Idolo. That dude got the look. Mm-hmm. He got the skills in the ring. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the promo. Yep. Give him a mouthpiece shit.
His wife.
Gunther not really like too savvy with the promo like that.
I like Gunther promo.
I like him. I like everything he does, but he still got just little hiccups in there, which is fine. So I'm just saying, like El Idolo doesn't need necessarily like the promo right now.
I got you.
Yeah, because he's I don't know, homeboy look clean. He got the look. He got the skills. Like I said, he got a nice size on him too. Mm-hmm. And I know the dude's not a chump. in real life, just based off his news and backstage situations that he had in AEW. The dude don't play, man. Dude serious.
He reminds me of
Dude not playing.
Alberto Del Rio.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he reminds me of.
Yeah, I think he's a little vicious, a little more vicious than
Alberto Del
Rio.
I was gonna do it like how his announcers were Alberto Del Rio,
Yeah.
but anyway, speaking of
Andrade, that roll on the tongue. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Andrade. Speaking of El Idolo,
next match
versus Giovanni Vinci.
You gotta say it right.
How you say it?
Giovanni.
Oh, Giovanni Vinci.
Yeah, you gotta say it right.
He actually wasn't supposed to be in the match. He was supposed to be Ivar.
Oh.
Versus El Idolo tonight.
Okay. What happened?
But he wasn't. He's not medically cleared.
Gotcha.
So something happened like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we got Vinci taking Ivar's place.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, I knew, especially with that news, and I knew even if it was Ivar that El Idolo was taking that.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Like
that's what I got in my notes. Like just to show, Vinci didn't even get an entrance, so you know he was losing.
Right. Yeah. Right. So there's one spot in the match. You know, this isn't going to be quick. So there's one spot in the match that I really like by El Idolo.
When he lays in between the ropes?
No,
okay.
I mean I like that too.
Yeah.
But he did the double moonsault. He did the moonsault
clean
off the buckle.
Yeah.
And then
another
standing whoop, all right, yeah, man, dude is ridiculous. And then some clotheslines or some lariats or something in there, man. They was hitting hard.
Yeah, Vinci hit him with a clothesline.
Yeah, he hit him hard like
that was nasty.
You know what I'm saying?
He hit him with like a shoulder tackle too. That looked nasty. I was like, whoa. It was hard hitting for sure. Yeah,
and we had a commercial break somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got Vinci going for a power bomb. El Idolo slips out. We got some back and forth. Andre hit him with an elbow and a hammerlock game. That hammerlock DDT is now called the Message.
The Message.
Yeah. So El Idolo wins.
Mm-hmm.
I get at a 2 rumble out of 5.
I give it a 2 rumble also. Yep. 2 rumbles for me.
Then we got Rhea backstage, I think it was, right? Yep. Backstage with Rhea Ripley, Mommy,
mm-hmm.
and Dominic Mysterio. And they're walking backstage, sending us to break.
Yep.
Come back from break. We got the commentary, Pat McAfee. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we got Rhea Ripley making her entrance, and she has Dominic Mysterio with her out there.
Mm-hmm.
She hops on the mic.
Promo time. She hops on the mic. She says she feels like a certain someone isn't giving her their full attention because Becky Lynch keeps fighting week after week. So Dom is calling her out. Mm-hmm.
But before he can get on with it, here comes Becky Lynch. What is hers like? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yep. It gets you hyped.
Oh, man. Anyway, so we get Lynch out there on the mic. She says she's here with Rhea, fresh as a daisy.
Mm-hmm.
She, unlike her, who has to wait until she's wrestled a 20-minute match to feel safe. But she couldn't do that anyway because Ripley doesn't wrestle on Raw anyway.
Facts.
So Rhea asks why she wants to compete before the biggest match of her career. And then Becky unloads on her.
She did though. She just started firing on me. Like, what? I didn't even see this coming. It was so random, but yeah.
Yeah. There's always going to be someone newer, younger, and hotter. Wait.
What?
Oh, she talking smack. I'm tripping. But she did.
She did fire on her though.
Yeah. But anyway, it's always going to be someone hotter, younger, sweeter, nicer, prettier. She didn't say all that extra stuff, but she said newer, younger, and hotter.
Mm-hmm.
But the long game in this business is what it is about: skill and merit and survival, and coming back from the muck when the chips are down, and you're not the chosen one anymore. Mm-hmm. And Ripley hasn't had that experience yet.
Right.
So Rhea says Becky is hard to kill, but not impossible. She's not going to take. She's not going to take that far because she wants Lynch alive on her couch next to her daughter. Says she can listen to her call Ripley mommy.
Oh, man. Out clean.
Yeah, Becky trembles, and she's obviously angry before giving her one pass and telling her if she ever mentions her daughter again, it'll be the last thing you ever see. She says.
Right.
It is not funny to her because her dad never got to meet her daughter, and she knows that the thing he be most proud of is the woman she's become, because Becky's dad didn't get to meet her.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be a joke to her, but it's not a joke to Becky, and neither is the title. So she says she didn't attack her out of respect, and that there's nothing but respect for about her. And she doesn't know after throwing the first punch, there's no going back. And after WrestleMania, neither of them will be the same again. They get in each other's face. Mm-hmm. Dominic backs Rhea off.
Mm-hmm.
He turns to face Becky, and she drops him with a right hook. And then the brawl ensues. Rhea blasts her with a kick, and then throws shoulders first into a post. Yeah, that was nasty.
Yep.
They both brawl to the floor. Referee pulls them apart. That's that. Then we got Sane in the background, backstage, when Chad Gable interrupts and wants to talk about how things ended last week. Sammy says there's nothing to talk about. It's fine. Gable said, what was in his heart, and that's okay. Tonight, it's about making Gunther eat his words. But Chad tells him to focus on the task at hand.
Mm-hmm.
That this get his head out his ass.
Yeah.
Zayn says he's right and he knows what he has to do and appreciates Gable.
Mm-hmm.
They shake hands. Mm-hmm. Sammy does his thing. Move on.
Yeah.
Then we got up next Big Bronson Reed. Yep, Big Bronson Reed. Got to get that big. There's a big boy. Versus Sami Zayn out there.
Yep.
You want to take that one over?
What you give Rhea's?
Oh, that little segment
promo, yeah.
I give him a 2.
2, same here. I give him a 2. 2 rumbles for both of us. Mm-hmm.
So we got Big Bronson Reed versus Sami Zayn.
Yep. So, Bronson Reed, he made his entrance. I think they went to commercial, right? After that, did they go to commercial?
I think so.
Bronson Reed, he came out, and they showed like a little WrestleMania package. 12 days away. Coming so fast, man. It's crazy. Then they aired like a little promo for The Rock. Going to be appearing in next week's Raw, Brooklyn.
With Roman.
Yep. Then Sammy made his entrance. Sammy got a fire entrance too. Don't really care about Bronson Reed entrance. I got Zayn threw Reed into the steps. Then he hit him with the little flip dive. Then he got him back in the ring. Reed knocked Sammy down. Let me see. He got chopped. Reed chopped him. Sent him to the floor again. I don't be understanding. Like, he throw him out to the floor, then get him back in the ring to throw him out to the floor. And it's always like that with every big man's match. But anyway, Reed got on the apron, hit Zayn with that big old shoulder block. Then all of a sudden, like you see Reed bleeding. I was like, when the heck did this dude even get busted? Zayn ended up knocking Reed down. And then all of a sudden, you see the big dog coming out. Oh, no, he's not the big dog, but Gunther comes out. You know what I'm saying? And he gets Zayn's attention or whatever on the stage. And then Reed took advantage of the distraction. And Zayn ended up moving out of the way. Reed hit the corner. Then Zayn tried to roll Reed up. He got a 2 count. And Zayn tried to, man, it's just like, bro, like you not picking this dude up. Mm-hmm. Zayn tried to pick up Reed for like the slam or whatever. Then he ended up suplex him, covered him for a 2 count. Zayn came back. He hit like this tornado DDT. Then Zayn looked at Gunther again. Then he set him for his finisher. And then Reed hit him with a clothesline. Reed did his like tsunami splash and beat Zayn. And I was like,
that 747 splash.
I was shocked.
Yep. I thought Zayn was going to win that too. That just goes to show you that he is all in his head type stuff. Yeah,
he's not focused on the match.
He's not about to win. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a spoiler.
Right. I give it 2 rumbles.
Same.
2 rumbles for that match, man.
All right. So we got Jey Uso back cutting a promo at the camera on Shinsuke Nakamura. He's going to get woke.
Right. Yeah.
We got Big Jim. They call him Big Jim now. Big Jim Uso and Solo Sikoa rolling up, staring.
With that no yeet.
Yeah.
No yeet.
Right. And then it goes to break. Back from the break.
We ain't eating over here.
We got Zayn angry backstage when Chad rose up. So he pretty much mad that Gunther got in his head.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And Chad is like, hey, how you let that happen with everything at stake? This is what Gunther does.
Yeah.
He plants seeds.
Plays with your mental.
So you need to bring your best you ever had. I mean, he's one of the best, and you need to bring your best, Zayn. And if you want to get to the other side of WrestleMania with his hand raised, he needs to have a different approach. Mm-hmm. They should talk. Sammy agrees. We got Uso warming up in Gorilla. Seth rolls up on him. And he's like, hey, something don't feel right about tonight. Mm-hmm. But he and Cody got his back. And he should go get that W.
Yeah.
So Uso make the entrance. Another break. We come back from break. Now, main event. Jey Uso versus Shinsuke Nakamura. All right.
Yeah, but before that, we got the announcement of Judgment Day versus New Day and DIY.
In a 6-pack?
No, I'm saying like next week with The Rock and Roman coming, it's also going to be Judgment Day versus New Day and DIY.
Oh, okay. That's kind of lame.
Whack. Yeah, I agree.
Because they should be waiting to Mania. Yeah. But whatever, man. Yeah. You know how they do WWE.
It's not for the title. I think it's just because they got into a fight tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know it's not for the title. Yeah, man. So for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and skip most of this.
All right.
So we can get to that backstage or the ending.
Yeah.
Close this show out.
Yeah. Yeah,
so long story short, Jey Uso versus Shinsuke. Mm-hmm. They was doing their thing, and then we had some interferences going on by Jim Uso and Solo. And man, I'm gonna call that dude Jimmy, bro. Anyway, we got Jimmy Uso and we got Solo Sikoa coming out, hopping over the barricade. But whoa, hang on now.
Who else?
You got Cody. You got Cody Crybaby out there, and you got Seth Dressing Rollins. Seth Hills, High Heel Rollins out there.
Yeah.
and to even the playing field.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got Drew McIntyre comes out there too to get his revenge on Seth from that kick and that stomp earlier, and he hits him with that. I believe he hit him with his finisher.
Future Shock DD. It's not his finisher.
It's not his finisher. Oh, his finisher is the Claymore.
But it's his. It used to be his finisher, but now it's his signature. Future Shock DDT.
So he hit him with that. And while all that stuff is going down, we got Shinsuke with a sleeper hold and a suplex, but he lands on his feet, super kick off the ropes, spear. Jey Uso wins.
Crazy that Jey Uso is winning with a spear, but whatever.
So that was the main event. Let's move on to the best segment of the night.
Best part of this night.
We go backstage and we got Cody back there and Jimmy Uso brawling, fighting it out.
Cody getting the best of
it. And this dude Cody, man, and I get it. Cody got it. He's the top guy or one of the top guys, and Jimmy is kind of like one of the side guys. Yeah, right. But damn, he was killing that fool, man. And then Solo comes out of nowhere to help, and then
the enforcer Solo.
Man, and Cody turned around, tearing him up, bro. Man, you better get off me, boy. I don't know what you think, Jimmy. Solo. Like, what are you doing? They're handling these fools.
Crazy.
Little old Cody. Little old crybaby Cody. Handling an enforcer and Big Jim.
Yeah, right. The big brother.
Right. You don't look big, brother. Right. Getting beat up by a crybaby out there. Yeah, anyway, he doing his thing, beating up both these dudes. But then The Rock.
The final boss.
The final boss comes out of nowhere.
He looked it.
Man,
he looked the part.
Man, and start beating the brakes on that boy Cody. Man, beating that boy down. Like I told Mark, I don't think I ever seen The Rock like this before.
I've never seen it either, man.
Like, man, was The Rock, man.
This was Attitude Era.
Man,
show.
Man, he had I don't even need the notes. He had him. Man, he had tossed him to the little barricade, you know what I'm saying? Toss him into the wall, toss him into the little casing.
Still great.
The Still Great, right? Yeah. Or the Still Great barricade thing or whatever. He threw some tools on him. Man, hit him with the trash can a couple times. Threw him outside in the loading bay, the loading dock area, where all the buses and trucks are for the wrestlers.
It was weird too because it looked like it was on the roof.
Yeah, because it was a ramp.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, so it might have been down like where the big trucks come in.
It was crazy.
Yeah. So and Rock tossed him out there, man. The Rock is jacked up. You know what I'm saying?
Trash.
Got the shades on the whole time too, talking trash. Yeah, you talking shit about my family, boy. And then he tossed him outside. It's raining out there, so it really looked like a final moment.
It looked like a movie.
Yeah, like a movie. Like how y'all say? Cinema. You know what I'm saying? It looked like cinema out there, man. Beating the dog out this, beating the piss out this kid or whatever. So yeah, he tossing him on his what I believe is Cody's bus, or maybe it's just the promo of Cody on there. But tossing him on the Nightmare bus, like boom, boom.
Kept on doing.
And then talking, boy, grabs his shirt, his $1,000
shirt,
politician shirt, ripped that bad boy, got him all in the water, wet. This fool crawling.
Hey, and what got me
selling it.
What got me was when he kept lifting the camera up to look.
Oh yeah, like get up here, like hey, The Rock is a beast, bro. Man, got this dude Cody wheezing out there, pleading for life, and ain't nobody coming.
Destroyed
ain't
him.
No Seth, ain't none of the Usos. Yeah. Nobody. Because that's the boss. You're not messing with that dude, bro. You're not coming out there. He's busy. He's a lion, and that's his food. That's his prey. And he was on the dude, so tossing him around.
Even if they would have came out, they would have got destroyed.
They would have got destroyed because you're not touching him right now. You ain't touching him until the match.
Final boss, bro.
So he bloodies. He gets Rose cut open.
Yeah.
Rose is bloody, and he's back at Rock is back at the camera talking his smack, talking about the mama, takes off the belt, And he brought out the belt and it says Mama Rose with the Brahma Bull right in the middle. Mama Brahma Bull Rose, a white belt, so you can see that blood.
Crazy.
It says Mama Rose, see your boy, got them all in the head, in the camera, takes his blood, wipes it on the belt. I told you, Mama Rose, I was gonna give your son blood on his belt and your tears. You know what I'm saying? Still beating on the dude, throwing him against the truck or whatever.
He was acting like he's about to throw him off the roof at one point.
Choking him over the little railing or whatever it is, the edge, yeah. So pretty much, man, takes off his glasses. He was saying
this whole time he had his glasses on.
He had his shades on. That's how you know he was in big boss mode. Man. And then he pulls him up. He's like, your daddy, your daddy don't know about hard times. Right. But you about to know about hard times. I promise you that. You about to learn tonight. Yeah. Or whatever. Tosses him into the truck. Bus again. And then that was that pretty much. Man. And Cody's sitting there.
Right. Just bleeding all down his face.
Mama!
Oh, man.
Mama!
I can say tonight I felt for Cody. I
felt bad. I felt bad for Cody.
He got destroyed by The Rock.
I honestly feel like now he's winning that damn belt. But I'm still holding out hope that Roman takes that title home to his mama. Right. Yeah, man. So that was that, bro. And that segment at the end alone gets 4 rumbles out of 5 for me.
I'm throwing it out there. 5 again, baby. That whole segment was clean. Like The Rock as the final boss was perfect. This was like
it was beautiful.
Perfect. Beautiful. The rain coming down outside. Beautiful. Like Cody bleeding. Him kept lifting that camera up, talking to Mama Rose. Yep. Like
perfect.
This was the perfect. This is the perfect scenario that I've seen in WWE in a long time.
Man, perfect.
Yes.
Anybody who was trying to say, The Rock is old, The Rock's attitude, The Rock's washed.
He showed tonight.
The Rock, he doesn't need to come back here.
Yeah.
The Rock, go back to Hollywood. No.
Crazy.
And I've been saying no. And the reason why, look. What's that meme I've been seeing? Ew. Brother, ew. What's that? Brother? That's for y'all. Talking about y'all don't want Rock here. Ew.
I don't know.
What's that, brother?
I don't keep up with the Jones.
Ew, what's that?
I don't know.
No, Cody winning that title. Ew, brother.
That's crazy.
What's that, brother?
I don't know what this is. I need to look it up. I don't know what he's talking about.
Y'all know. Y'all IWC. Mm-hmm. It's on the internet.
Right.
Yeah, man. That The Rock. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you. Yes.
We appreciate you, Rock. Sure. You coming back doing your thing. Hey, I ain't had nothing bad to say about you. When you came back and you wanted to fight Roman, I was all for it. Yeah. And I ain't got nothing bad to say how y'all pivoted.
Right.
Because y'all, man, with Punk injured and all this Brock gone, hey, y'all rock. Right. And I give everybody else their points backstage, like Triple H and whatnot. But Rocky, man, they should be loving you and they should be appreciative of you. And I'm sure they are. Because, man, you was murdering it in the Attitude Era, murdered it each time you came back, murdered it with the once-in-a-lifetime situation, even the Punk situation. See, I started watching wrestling again because you and Punk was fighting at that Royal Rumble, and that's when I learned about Punk. I didn't see Punk in the 2011 era. I didn't see him then. I wasn't watching it. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
The Rock. In the Punk. But The Rock, period. Chef's kiss. That dude is a beast. And so is Punk. Those 2 segments gets a 4 out of me. The entire show, 3 rumbles out of 5 for me.
I'm going to go 4 rumbles. The whole show. 4 rumbles for me. Good show. It was not bad at all. Like, all the promos, amazing. The little wrestling that we did have on the show was cool, other than the quick squash matches. But yeah, it wasn't a bad show at all. 4 rumbles for me.
And that's it, guys. There you have it. Your Monday Night Raw review 3/25/2014.
Sir.
2024.
Okay.
Wow. I said 2014.
I don't know what you said.
I said 2014.
You in the
Woo,
attitude era.
that's 10 years ago.
PG era.
Attitude era. Damn. That was 1998.
What's the other one?
This is still like the PG
okay.
or whatever, I think.
I got it.
Yeah. But no, 2014 was like the PG still, or reality era, or whatever. Anyways, that was your Monday Night Review. See y'all on the next AEW Dynamite
and NXT.
All in that. That's all in one day.
That's right, baby.
Yeah. Quick little NXT.
Ring Rumble report.
And then, we move into the AEW Dynamite.
Dynamite.